Let's build an Encanto Madrigals deck. Hey Lumineers, I'm Rebecca Quest, and Wilds Unknown is wrapping up. We only have a few more weeks or so until Attack of the Vine comes out. But in the meantime, I have been wanting to build a new Encanto deck with all the Madrigal characters that we got in Wilds Unknown, because there's a lot of them and some new synergies and cool stuff. And so I thought I would come on here and show you how I go about building a theme deck. First thing is what tool that I use. So I actually use the Dreamborn.ink website. They do have a way that you can track your collection. Just look up cards, look up decks that people are playing. But the deck building feature, I just really like being able to work on building my decks on my desktop. You can do it in the official Disney Lorcana app on your phone, but I like being able to do it on the desktop. So this is typically what I use. So we're gonna use this to build ourselves an Encanto deck. And let's go here so you can see my face a little better, plus the screen. And I'm just gonna walk through my process for building a theme deck. And everybody, I'm sure, does it a little differently. This is just how I approach it. So first thing that I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna filter my cards by Encanto. We can look up by franchise. That's nice. Also, I want this to be a core constructed deck, so I'm going to filter by legality and only be looking at core constructed cards. So anything that is from the first 4 sets of Disney Lorcana is not included. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort by color. That's one of the first things that I do, because I want to know how, when I build a theme deck, I want to maximize the number of cards from the franchise that I'm including, right? This is not about building a super competitive deck. This is about having fun with characters from a movie that I love. And yes, I want there to be synergies. I want it to work together, but it's not all about, making a competitive deck. But I want to include as many as possible. So looks like we have a lot of amber cards. There's quite a lot of amethyst. I think amethyst might be the most Madrigal cards. Just one. There's just one in Emerald. That's a new card from Wild Unknown, Family Scattered. And then we have a lot of Sapphire. And then there's some dual inks. Okay, so the dual inks are all locked behind the amber amethyst. I have in the past actually built an amber amethyst deck before, but I am really interested in some of these new Sapphire cards, and there's not a lot of them, but I want to use them. So this is how I'm going to start. I'm just going to add all of them. I'm going to add all the ones in here for, wow, these are really high costs, but you know what? This isn't Sapphire. We can ramp. That's okay. I'm going to drop them all in here. 4 of each. Julietta's Arepas, and also Casa Madrigal. Great. So Casa Madrigal is fun because that has some damage. Like, there's lots of removing damage synergy. Okay, so we're about halfway with cards, and that's all. That's an epic, enchanted. And so now the question is, do we go amethyst or do we go amber? And I'm going to say amethyst, and that's for one reason. It's for Louisa, this new Floodborn Louisa. She has this awesome ability to move damage from other characters to her, and then you can move all the damage from her to an opposing character. So similar to how Cheshire Cat Inexplicable or Belle Accomplished Mystic can move damage from them to another character. What's great about Louisa, though, is that you could say, well, I don't have any damage. Louisa doesn't have any damage, but I can move damage from one of my other characters to Louisa to then move it over. So that's why I'm going to go with amethyst. So amethyst, we definitely want some of that in there. I'm not even sure if I have. See, that's nice. It can show, because I track my collection in Dreamborn, so I can see I only unfortunately have 3 of those. I'm going to leave that highlighted now. Okay, so now I'm going to look through here and see what else I want to add. Let's sort now by cost. No, that is high to low, low to high. And do I want Casa Madrigal? Probably not. I want other ones that have synergy with like the healing, right? A lot of these have synergies with songs. Oh, Rush. Oh, why do I only have 1 of her? Oh, it's because she was reprinted. I might want 4 of her. which of these also have other synergy? Having a challenger turn 1, that's good. See, this is singing. If you have other Madrigals in play, maybe we want that. Okay, here's removing damage. We'll take that. This, yes. Oh yeah, this is a new one, also in Wilds Unknown. So this is great because of Luisa's ability, right? So this synergizes super well. When you play this character, she deals 1 damage to everybody. And then if you remove damage, you get to draw a card. So you play Peppa, and then now you have a bunch of damage. And so then with Luisa, you can move the damage, then you can draw cards, and then you can move the damage from Luisa to an opposing character. That's gonna be fun. That'll be fun. Okay, damage. Let's see here. I think this might be good. Oh, that's another one that was reprinted. So I don't want any of the dual ink. Okay, now we're getting to a spot where we're at 59. Well, technically it would be 60 if I had. I think that might be all I want. What does this one do? Alma. Whenever you remove 1 or more damage from one of your characters, you may exert chosen opposing character. Well, that's kind of nice. Again, that's synergy with moving damage. So then now if we have her, then we need some shift targets. Alma, let's look for just the Alma cards. We do have that one in. Oh, look, great. We have a couple. That's good. Okay, so now this is what I do is I just add a bunch of cards. I'm just like, yep, all of these, add all of these in. And then I sometimes end up with like 70 cards and I have to weed them out. Okay, so now that's enough Encanto cards, I think. I think there's plenty of Encanto cards here. We're definitely going to take some of these out. So the next thing now I want to do is get some other things in here that I know are going to be good. So we want some, here, I'll put these on. We definitely want some ramp. So we want to look for a Tipo. I'm also going to look for a Sail, the Azurite Sea, because that will help us with that ramp as well, because we have a lot of these big characters, and being able to play characters or actions that can help us increase our inkwell quickly is going to be important. So we definitely need another 1-cost character. 1 or 2 1-cost characters. If there's other synergy with healing, that might be good. Let's see here. We have, okay, I'm gonna switch this to only show us characters. I feel like any of the 1-cost characters that I can think of that have synergy with healing are all... Oh, here we go. Jasmine. When you play this character, you can remove up to 1 damage from chosen character of yours. That's perfect. How do I only have 2? Oh, see. Okay, so I only track like the original printings, so I do have 4 of her, but not the fabled one. Okay. That might be good for a 1-cost. I mean, I can put a couple of Diablo Obedience Servant, right? When he's banished, you get to draw a card. Drawing cards is good. And we are currently, there's 15 cards that I have in here so far that are uninkable, which is not terrible. Oh, look, there's another one that removes damage. When you play this character, remove up to 1. Is that like basically the same thing? Remove 1 damage and remove 1 damage. Those are literally the same card. Okay, which is not a bad thing because that creates more consistency, right? So I can have now 6 cards that basically do the exact same thing in this deck. So that's good. I'm just looking through again. Any more synergy. So that's good. So now that is 10. That's 10 1-cost characters. I think 8 to me is like a really solid number that should guarantee that anytime you play that you're going to get at least one drop in your opening hand, and that's what I'm going for. Of course, that cost curve is super important, right? You want to make sure that you have a little bit fewer. What's nice too in Dreamborn is it shows you. Whoa, wait, oh, because there must be some actions. Oh, it's Julieta's Arepas. At the start of turn, if you have a magical, yep, if you remove damage, gain 1 lore. That's pretty cool. I totally forgot about that second ability. I remembered that you get to remove, but if you removed, gain a lore. That's amazing. Okay, I am loving this. Okay, so I do have 14 total 1 cost between the characters and whatever else. I have a bunch of 2. I would say I actually need more 3 cost. This is probably low to only have 8 3 cost cards in there. What do I have? I have 2 characters. So I have Peppa and I have Alma. So we do need another 3 cost character in here. So let's check out what else we have got. I mean, having something that does, let's see here, if we have something that synergizes with damage or moving damage. Oh, of course, duh. I forgot Cheshire Cat is a 3 cost character. Don't know how I forgot about that. Okay, that I think is good. That bumps that. We might want maybe want one more, either character or action. Let's see here, evasive. Okay, yep, I'm going with Violet. Do you see that? More damage synergy, right? She is evasive for 2. That's really nice. And when you play as character, you can move 1 damage to it from chosen character to chosen opposing character. Fabulous. There is also the 5 cost Belle, Accomplished Mystic, right? She is a 5 cost though. And I'm not sure that I would want to put her in this deck just because there's already so many other 5 cost characters. We have 3 5 cost characters already. Okay, so now that's a lot. We are at 84 cards. Woo! 84. Okay, that's too many characters, too many cards. We need to whittle this down. So I am going to keep, I think, maybe, yeah, I am going to keep all of those, I think, 1 cost characters. Let's go into this view now and let's group by cost. And again, this is just how I build. It's probably not the best, strategy for how to approach it, but this is just how I do it. Okay, so sort. That's fine. We can leave that. Okay, so we have our 3 characters. Let's see here. I am kind of wondering about Louisa though, but we do want her, right? Yeah, we need Louisa because she's a shift target for the Floodborn. So we're gonna leave Louisa there at the 4. Little sister, I think just 2. I don't know. I think maybe I accidentally clicked her. I think that's okay. It is 14. This is uninkable, but that's all right because it's just a 1 cost. Okay, 2 cost. I think we have to leave all these. Yep. Tipo, yes. Sail, yes. Alma Madrigal, yes. It's a shift target, and also her ability to exert chosen opposing character is kind of nice because, especially if you play Louisa turn 1, like if you are going first, this is really great, right? So Louisa turn 1, then your opponent maybe plays a character out on turn 2. You can play Alma and exert their character because you have another Madrigal in play with Louisa, and then Louisa, because she's a challenger, can challenge that character. So that's really nice. So that is a good way to do it. Okay, let's look at our 3 cost characters now. So maybe we don't need all of these, but then again, maybe we do. Maybe I take out a couple of Cheshire Cats. And then we have 14. These are all, I don't know. Cheshire's so good though. Cheshire Cat is so good. I'm going to leave all of those. I think it's the big characters that we have to whittle down. Okay. Damage. Okay, Louisa with Rush. I think she is good. I might take out this Dolores. So when you play her, if there's an exerted character play on your opponent's side, you get to draw a card, but doesn't really have a lot of that damage synergy. I do like this Casa Madrigal. We looked at it before, but it's 7 willpower. This is a 2 lore on it, similar to the Queen's Castle, right? 7 willpower, 1 cost to move, and 2 lore. Really fantastic. And 4 cost. That is exactly the same as the Queen's Castle, actually. But the ability here is, again, that's synergy with damage and moving damage. So you can remove up to 2 damage, and you get to remove damage from the location as well, which is really cool. So definitely want to keep that in there. Okay, I do want to keep this Floodborn Alma, where you can draw. You get to exert. You get to exert when you remove damage. And she quests for 2. We want to keep Louisa in there. I'm going to say I want to keep all these cards, but I can't. I can't keep all of them. What does Bruno do? I kind of forget his ability. Oasis Oracle. So he is a once your turn. Whenever you remove damage, you can look at the top 2, 1 in your hand and 1 on the bottom of your deck. Well, that's cool. That's kind of like a develop your brain anytime you remove damage. And then whenever you quest, you can remove all damage from chosen character. Bruno, you're pretty good. Okay, he's staying for sure. What else can I do? This is like ramp. You get to put, look top of your cards, put 1 in your hand, other in your equal. And if you sang it, then a character gains board, which is fantastic. So that we definitely want to keep. Okay, let's look at these larger characters. We have Isabella Madrigal. I played with this card the other day, actually I want to say it was like it's in a limited format, like a sealed, and she's good. She's very good. So it's on play, and whenever she quests, that you can move damage to her, and then at the end of the turn, you remove all damage from her. Like, it's so good, and she quests for 3. Like, this character is kind of nuts. So she definitely has to stay in. Bruno, you get to look at the top card of chosen characters or chosen player's deck, which could be yourself or your opponent. So, okay, let's put it on top, either top or bottom. That's nice. I'm gonna maybe just put that down to 2. And then this Louisa, whenever this character quests, you may move up to 3 damage from chosen character to this character. That's also good. Man, it's too many good characters. I want to keep them all. And now I'm at 78 cards, which is still too many. And so I really have to make some choices here. I think I'm going to get rid of this Alma, the one that exerts. And if I get rid of her, 1, 2, 3, then I can get rid of some of the other ones as well, because I don't need those Floodborn targets. So let's look at those again. I think I need a 2 cost, maybe not the 3 cost one though. Whenever she quests, you can move damage. She's a 2/4. This one just a 1/2 and exert. So maybe I'll take that one out. I mean, that's getting down there. I still need to get rid of another 10 cards. Now I only have 8. 2 costs though. What other 2 cost characters? Maybe I do want to keep that in. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah, as an underdog. I could do an underdog, because then it's possible I could play that on turn 1. Oh! No, I was going to say I should put Popsicle. I can't. Popsicle is not legal and core constructed. What do we want to do on turn 2? I think, yeah, got the Tipo. Maybe we just put a couple of the Almas in. See, and our 3 cost is so high, and also our 1s. Maybe we don't need Little Sister. Maybe we only have 8 characters, plus we have the Arepas, which is an item. So if we don't get Louisa or Jasmine, then at least you could establish Arepas, and that's 12 1-cost cards in your deck. So that might be the way to go. So now, and then we have 2 characters, Alma or Tipo, plus we have the Sail. Yeah, I think, man, okay. We have a lot of 5-cost stuff going on. Louisa we want to keep for sure. Bruno. Isabella, I want to keep for sure. This Bruno, he is pretty good. I think I might put him down to 2 though as well. You can remove damage. Ah, man, he's so good. But I think 2 is okay. We're getting down there. We're getting down for 69. And then 15 uninkables, which I think is totally fine. Do we need more removal though? Man, like, do we need to put a Hades in here or into the unknown? That might be something that is good. Actually, both Hades are really good options. Both good. There's not a lot of removal here. Let me see here. So, I mean, the nice thing about a blurple deck like this, Sapphire Amethyst, is that if you can ramp to those big characters, you actually don't need a lot of characters that are 3 costs because you're kind of wanting to go 2, 4, 6 really. So I think maybe I'm going to take Violet out just to skip one character because we have so many 3-cost characters. And then this Alma, Cheshire Cat is so good though. Cheshire Cat is good. But then I go, oh, but do I want to stick more to the theme or not? But this Hades is another 5-cost. There's so much going on in the 5-cost character slot. Well, now I went down to 2. What did I get rid of? I totally forget now. Do we just have Luisa and Bruno? I guess so. We just have Luisa and Bruno. Maybe I do add Hades, just a couple Hades. And then like a couple of this guy, a couple of this Hades. Now we're going back up though, you guys. This is where it gets tough. Casa Madrigal. Maybe I go down here to just 3. So one of the things that I do think about with the number that I'm putting in is like 4. 4 is where I want to make sure that I see that card at least once, if not twice in a game, but probably twice in a game. A card that I put 3 copies in is like if I want to make sure that I do see it once. If I want to like sometimes see it, but sometimes not, 2 copies is okay. And then a 1-cost card or a 1 copy of a card in a deck is like, if it shows up, fantastic. And that could make a really big difference, or in certain matchups might make a difference. But otherwise, if I don't see it, that's all right. Also, I'm realizing now that I need some more card draw. I do have the synergy with drawing cards. Who is it again? Someone lets us draw cards when we move damage around, but which one is that? Wow, I lost it. Draw a card here. Peppa. Once to return whenever you remove damage, but I need some other card draw options. And I did add in this Hades, which could give us some card draw, but I think that we need the guidebook, the Junior Woodchuck guidebook for some other card draw. We could put in Genie. We could put in Elsa. Those are good cards and they're also, evasive and can help with card draw. In the case of Elsa, it exerts characters. I think I'm just going to put 3. If I put in 3 Julietas Arepas too. Let's do that. 3 of these. Sale, I'm going to keep at 4. Okay, what do I need to get rid of here? I think I am going to stick more to the Madrigals theme and take out Cheshire Cat, which might be a mistake, but that's okay. I'm going to keep in this 4-cost Louisa for sure, because that's another shift target for our Floodborn. Not that one. This Floodborn, she is shift 3. And also, right, it's kind of like a fox, except more expensive and uninkable. But Louisa is a 4/3 rush character, which is really good, and we could possibly bring that out on turn 3 because of ramping. Okay, now we're getting close. 6. We're at 66. We need to get 6 cards out of here. Okay, we have... I'm going to go ahead and save this now so I don't like accidentally lose anything. This is our Healing Madrigals deck, except I need a better name than that. You know, coming up with a good deck name is always one of the best parts of building a deck. Let's check out our cost curve. Okay. I mean, in a deck like this where we're ramping, doing some ramping, having like a low, high, low, like isn't as big of a deal because we're going to be, you know, adding to our inkwell pretty quickly to get to all of these higher cost, higher end cards. I'm going to bump this down to 2 and I'm going to get rid of this Hades, but I'm going to keep our Amethyst Hades. And now we are at 62. We're so close, you guys. We're so close to 60 cards. We are so close here. I need to get rid of 2 more cards. I think it has to be in the 3 slot. And just to decrease our uninkables, I'm going to get rid of 1 Luisa. But, man. And then I think an Alma because I want to leave 4 Peppas in here because her ability is just so good. And gives your other characters fodder, right, to be able to move cards around or to move damage around. So I want to keep 4 copies of her in here. That leaves us at 13 uninkables, which is still slightly on the higher end, but I think that's okay. The nice thing with cards like Tipo, a card like Tipo though, is I can put it into my inkwell. That's it. That's 60 cards, you guys. Save. Let's save that. Let's save our deck. And I think, you know, it's not perfect, but it is. But that is a Madrigal deck. That is a healing synergy Madrigals deck that we've got here. Here's our deck that we just created that you all helped me create just by being here in spirit. This is our healing Madrigals. So we have a couple of 1-cost items. Luisa, good shift target, plus a challenger for challenging. Jasmine, dealing with that healing synergy. Alma can help exert opposing characters and just another 2-cost character to get out there on the board. Your Tipo will help with ramp. You've got Alma, who is got some of that damage, moving damage synergy. Peppa to be able to give you fodder to move damage around, and then also some card draw. Another Luisa to help with challenging. She's got that rush 4/3 character. Maribel is, of course, got that healing synergy. When you play, you can remove up to 2 damage from someone else. And also, she's the 3/6. Like, she's a good body. Our Luisa, legendary. So 4 copies of her so that you can move damage from other characters over to her and then throw it across the table at an opposing character. Hades, a little bit of removal or a card draw, you know. What do you say? Either way, he's looking for a deal. Both options are always going to be good for you no matter what. Bruno, more healing synergy. That Isabella 3/6, quest for 3. And then her ability to move damage from one character to her, and then it just vanishes at the end of the turn. Like, so good. It's so good. And then our other Bruno dealing some other healing synergy, as well as Luisa, big 5/7 body, can do some challenging if needed, plus being able to take on some damage herself. But man, 7 willpower. What's great about that is if you can use her ability when she quests, you can move up to 3 damage to her. But then when Isabella quests, you could say, well, put that 3 damage over here on me, and then it's going to go away at the end of the turn. So much synergy. I love it. We've got some sale. We've got what else can I do to help you with ramp? Julietta's Arepas, again, more healing synergy. Plus, if you remove damage, you can exert the Arepas to get a lore. So helping you rack up lore slowly over the course of the game. A few copies of Junior Woodchuck Guidebook, again, to help with card draw. And then lastly, that Casa Madrigal location, 7 willpower, 2 lore, and plus more healing synergy, not just for the characters who are there at the location, but also it heals itself, the location itself. So 7 willpower, if they don't take it out in one shot, you're going to be able to heal every turn win a character quest while there. So this is how I do it. This is how I go about building a theme deck. I take a look at all the cards in the franchise that I want to build. I look for the synergies. I dump a bunch in there. I kind of fill some gaps where I need. In this case, I wanted some ramp. I wanted some extra card draw, a little bit of removal. Found a nice cost curve that made sense for this strategy. And now I've got a deck, and you've got a deck too. I hope you give this a try. I am going to pull these cards and give it a go, play some games with some friends or my family, and let me know in the comments if you try out this deck, because it looks, I'm really excited. I've been wanting to build a Madrigals deck since Wilds Unknown came out, and I just have been so busy, hadn't gotten around to it yet. But these healing Madrigals I think are going to be super fun. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, the like button. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And if you want more Disney Lorcana, make sure that you give me a follow. And as always, happy questing.